Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. And I know this was last minute, so I put out this special call. And I'll tell you the reason that I did this special call today. Um, I know everybody. We've got people on here working full time. We've got people traveling. I know Brenda Carlton and Tammy Motley Melchizedek and Julie Parks is over in Houston. Crystal coming back from Canada. I know Andrea's in Cluj. I'm in Romania. And just a lot. We've got a lot going on inside of the company. But the big thing and what I want to draw everybody's attention to is, first of all, I've got some announcements, so stay to the end, okay? Because I want to bring on someone, and there's a direction I want to go that I want to take 5 minutes, okay, for everybody. I want to tell everybody, first of all, I've been in with Darren Zobrist. I've been with John Wadsworth. I've been talking about the state of where Partner Co is, and so I'll talk about that at the end. But what I want to do first is I want to talk to you specifically without letting any more days go by. I want to talk to you about the full throttle level up promotion that got announced Monday night on the call. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up. This promotion was supposed to start on April the 1st, but the Partners Council wanted to roll it out on Monday night, which is beautiful because it gives you a head start, okay, a jump start. But at the end of the day, we've got to build for it properly. And anytime I see a promotion get rolled out, it's one thing to have a promotion, it's another thing to build for it within your team. So, what I want to do really quick is I want to run through the promotion that was rolled out on Monday night, okay? So, and here's what I want you to think about right now. I don't care if you've got one person or you've got 10,000 people on your team. I would highly recommend that you do your own team call. You do your own Zoom with your team. You walk them through the promotion, okay? And then I'm going to give you some little tips hopefully once I roll this out, okay? So, here's the full throttle level up promotion that we're doing. And here's the beauty of it. It is for every human inside of this company. Like, this promotion is for every single person. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to screen share. We're going to screen share the promotion with you. Thank you, Andrea, for doing that.
So I'm gonna screen share, but I'm gonna need help with the waiting room when I'm sharing. So Alan Schultz, you're getting tagged in. Hopefully you can help.
Diane Cruz got you, and yes.
Are they here? I didn't see.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple co-hosts real quick, and then I'm gonna start sharing. So sorry about that.
I'm good to help. I will.
Thank you. Thank you.
So first of all, as she's rolling this out, I want to explain our promotion cadence, and wait just a second, Andrea, before you start it. So, or you can leave this up right here. I want everybody to understand our promotion cadence around the world. This is a North America promotion, which covers the United States and Canada. Okay. If you've got a business running in China or Australia or Mexico or Colombia or Peru, or like, every market has their budget, every market has around the world has their promotions and cadence they're running. Okay. I just left Mexico. They're running a promotion. So here's the thing. Always know if what market is rolling it out. For all of us on here, okay, this is a North America promotion, United States and Canada. So here it is. And there's a little bit of delay, Andrea. I don't know why, but all right. So first of all, this is why I would highly recommend, like, you get your team. Don't just send this video. Get your team on a Zoom, on a call, and announce this and work with them on it, like, strategically. This can be a big, big promotion for you and your team and people. March the 24th, which is already passed, to April 30th. So that's the range that covers this promotion. It was supposed to run from April the 1st to April the 30th. So you're getting some extra days to be able to run this. Okay. All right. So the purpose right here, you're going to get a lot. Let's just move through. You can see the purpose. We'll talk about that in a minute. New brand partners. Here's the thing. So think about this. If you enroll someone from the 24th to the end of April and they're a new brand partner and they run to Ultimate within by April the 30th, here's what they're going to win. Okay. 6,000 lifestyle credits. Here's the way I would position that. Sell the sizzle of what that means. You're going to get 6,000 points to go towards a free trip in the company. This is huge. It's all our action and our attitude when we're sharing something. The new brand partner is also going to receive a free PXP ticket to Dallas. The way I would share that the new brand partner is, listen, you're going to get a free entrance into our biggest event of the year coming up in Dallas. Not only that, you go to 1,500 points in volume, you're going to earn, for a lot of us, that's over, if you're doing the system of growth, that's over $2,300 of profit. So see, build the energy towards the new brand partner and what they're going to get. Okay. Okay. The second thing, if you've got any questions on the new brand partner side, you can put it in the comments. We'll read it if you do. It's pretty cut and dry, pretty easy. The second part of this promotion is any existing brand partners. Remember, this promotion is surrounding every human in the company and every human that's coming in the company. So, existing brand partners, anyone that is sitting there in your organization that's at business level, they're a member or their business or the elite. So here's how this works. Here's what I would do. For any existing person, I would call them up. And Andrea, I'm going to send you this. I was just brainstorming today where we can share this in the comments. Sorry, guys. I've been wide open too. So, all right. Anybody in your business, let's say that Brenda Carlton enrolled with me and she is a member and she enrolled 2 years ago. A member is sitting to become a member, you got to have 200 points. So what we got to do is we got to find out what their level was. And then we've got to create the difference. Okay. So if she was a member, she needs 1,300 points to get to ultimate. If she's business, she needs 1,000 points to get to ultimate. If she's elite, she needs 500 points. Okay. Here's what they earn. They're going to get, obviously, they're going to get ultimate status. But let's use an example. Here's the way I would share this. Let's say Brenda Carlton was business level, so she needs 1,000. Brenda, let's go work together. We get you to ultimate this week, okay? Or this by April 30th. We're going to move 30 boxes of drops. I'm sorry, 20 boxes of drops. 10 and 10, 20 boxes of drops. Here's what that's going to net you. 20 boxes of drops. That's well over $1,200 of profit. Plus, you're qualified at ultimate status for life. Plus, you're getting $3,000 credits towards a free trip. Plus, you're going to win the biggest event we're going to have in 2025. There's going to be thousands of people here, and you're going to win that ticket free from the company. You see how we're promoting the promotion? It's all in our actions. So how would I do that? If Brenda was on my team and she was not ultimate and I personally sponsored her, I would call Brenda up and I'd say, if I could, would you want to? If I could, Would you want to? So if I could help you achieve ultimate this month and lock you in into the highest payout, make you an extra $1,200, get you 3,000 points in points to go to a free trip, get you a ticket free from the company that gets you involved in our biggest event of the year in 2025. We'll have thousands of people there. Would you want me to help you do that, Brenda? Do you see how that sounds? I'm recruiting my own people to run with me. Okay? That's way different than me just throwing a flyer out and go, hey, Brenda, we got this promotion we're running. You could get to ultimate. Wow, that's exciting. There's no excitement to that. So this promotion can change and reignite your business, but it's all in how you handle the promotion. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? That's why I wanted to do this call, and I wanted to bring this to you so that your energy level is right. So you need to be laying this out for your team, and the focus is on your recruits, your personal recruits. Brenda was a personal recruit of mine, and I'm having this conversation with her. Okay, the last part of the promotion is on the personal sponsor side. This is probably what, without a doubt, could blow your business up the biggest. And it's all about focus. If Brent Palmer helps 3 personally sponsored brand partners get to ultimate by April the 30th, they could be brand new or they could be an existing brand partner. I'm going to receive 6,000 points towards a trip I can go on. I'm also going to be rewarded with a free event ticket. Remember, it's non-transferable. But here's the thing. I just set my business in motion, right? I've just taken 3 brand new 3 recruits of mine that I've personally brought in, and I've locked arms with them, and I'm working with them over the course from now until April the 30th. And I'm having the same conversation. If I could help you achieve this, would you want to? And if they say yes, then what do we do? What's our call to action? We get after posting twice a day, starting to share it, but I'm helping them do it. I'm getting them plugged into Facebook groups where we're boosting posts. Like, I'm locking arms with my new people. Okay. So Andrea, we don't have to go. We can scroll up for the frequently asked questions. Okay. So the frequently asked questions, you can you can see this on this recording, but I'm not going to I'm not going to go over all the frequently asked questions. Okay. Andrea will we'll put this on Partner Co Nation and on Telegram for everybody. Okay. Can we do that? We're good on that. Okay. Does that help you any? Maybe put a 1 in the comment. I'm always wanting to give you, I call it little hacks that you can do for your team. Because every week I get reached out to. It's somebody's best week and somebody's worst week. Somebody's like, man, my team, there's just no energy. This promotion is for you. Oh my goodness, my team's on fire. This promotion is for you. Get your team on a Zoom, get them educated, but also position it to where they got marching orders on how to reach out. So use this to reach out to your recruits. And you go, how do you know if they want to run for it? You got to ask the question. If I could, would you want to? And when Alan Schultz says yes, I lock arms with Alan Schultz because I personally brought him here, and I get him across the finish line, making him money, but also elevating him, which will bring in new leads into the pipeline so that we can convert them to brand partners. And now we've got a business running. Okay. We've got a business running. And so here's where I want to end, and hopefully he's on. He said he had to jump on a call, so hopefully he's on really quick. But I want to quote a piece of the Bible today, okay? And it's actually from James 1:12. Just a piece of it says, "Blessed is the person who keeps on going when times are hard." Okay? Now I didn't do this call because times are hard. Look, I've been with both owners the last several days talking about the growth of our company, where our company is, how it's looking on the DSA Association. We're talking about building a company to last. They're doing it, guys. Like they are doing it. Not only that, if you want to know about your system of growth, I was sharing this on the IPA Zoom earlier today. We started it in the United States, but now Mexico is taking a hold of it. I've been on the Zoom today with Japan. They're grabbing a hold of it. Like Europe, like we have places that's taking what we've got, Colombia, Peru, and going, okay, we've got it. Now it's starting to expand around the world. Here's what I want to challenge you to do. Don't get caught up in, oh my gosh, it looks like everybody's growing, but no. Here's what I want you to get caught up in. What's more important is you're watching a company that is headed to $1 billion and beyond, which means that we got a company that's built to last, a company that's growing, okay, which is what you want to be a part of. We don't want to be a part of a small company where I'm number one all the time. And guess what? It's not here in 3 years. That does us no good. We want to be a part of a company that's expanding internationally all over the world. And we know that financially it's soluble and it's going to last, okay, for me to be able to grow and get people involved and build this. So here's the thing. Right now, we have over a month that you can focus on this promotion. There should be nothing else you're focused on. Like there should be nothing. You should not call me going, Brent, I don't have people to talk to. Do you have anybody in your business you personally enroll that's not ultimate? Yes or no in the comments. You can put it. Okay. Could you call them up and re-recruit them to, if I could get you to ultimate and get you X, Y, and Z, would you want to, Lisa? And Lisa says, no, now's not a good time. Next, go through the list. Okay. Print out, put in front of you all of your people you have personally enrolled. But guess what? If you've got a team, let the leverage take over. Get them on a Zoom, get them on a call and challenge them just like I'm challenging you to do the same thing. That's what's so beautiful about our industry and our business. When you start to create a team, now you got leverage. Not only are you doing it, but you can make the call out to your team and now your team starts to do it too. So there should be no one looking for people to run this promotion with. Like if you're sitting around going, man, times are slow, I don't know who to talk to, call me up so I can tell you what I just said. Call me up so I can say, have you got your list of people in your business that's not ultimate that you've personally recruited? And when you say no, I'm going to say, well, get that list out and let's get to work. If I could get you to ultimate, if I could earn you X, Y, and Z by April the 30th, me and you partnered up. We're going to lock arms. We're going to run the road. We're going to do whatever it takes. We're going to post twice a day. We're going to convert. We're going to do. Would you want to? Absolutely, I would. You just got you a running mate. You just got you a running mate. So if that makes sense to you, that's why I put this call on today. Because a promotion's it's only as good as the paper it was written on, unless you promote it, unless you work with your team, unless you call it out, unless you build energy around it. And right now is the time to do it. It's not halfway through April, it's right now. And so I want to close this. I wanted this to stay short, but I want this to encourage you today because everybody's at different places. Thousands and thousands of people are in my organization. And like I said, it's somebody's greatest week and somebody's worst week every single week. And one of the things that we do so many times in our industry is we compare ourselves. Oh my gosh, Andrea's over here in another country, and Reese is blowing it up in Canada, and quit. You know what? Congratulate everybody for blowing it up everywhere, because you know what that stands for? A company that's going to be around. Let me tell you when you need to worry about a company: when you don't see anything going on. Then you're like, you can blow it up all you want to, and it's not going to stay here. And so we want all this, but what we really want is you putting the pedal down in your own space and helping, right? See, we need all of us to make this work. I need Tracy Mazeroski in Ohio blowing this thing up, because she can grab the market share there. I can't be in Ohio right now, but she can, and she can be tearing it up. And Bonnie can, and Jean Ann can in Kentucky. If we all lock arms with this promotion and really work with our teams and our new recruits, the sky's the limit. But it's not going to happen with just me doing it. It has got to be all of us, all hands on deck, going, you know what? We get it. We see the value. We're going to go after it. And we've got time if we start today. Okay, so that's why this was a special call to put things together. And I want to end with this, because, and I hope there's somebody that this locks into inspiration. I go back to the quote in the Bible, a portion of the quote of the verse that says, "Blessed is the person who keeps on going through difficult times." And I share that because I'm going to invite Reese Antley on for like 5 minutes. And the reason I called him last minute, he's a team player. Okay. I called him like right before the call and said, I got an idea. Because I've gotten to know Reese and Ashley down in Florida. And here's the thing. They got involved in the business. They started with the system of growth. They've had success out of the gate. They've had moments of slowdown, but they kept blessed as the person who keeps going. Because guess what? They didn't just on a slowdown keep going. They sped up. Reese and Ashley learned more. They started doing more. And then, boom, someone came into their business. Reese, thank you for coming on for just a minute. I know this is last minute, but would you share with everybody just really quick, if you would, like, because it gives us all inspiration, because there's, without a doubt, if it hasn't happened to you, there will be a slow up. This is called entrepreneurship, being a business owner. There's ebb and flows to business. That's just the way it is. There's never going to be a straight ride to the top. But blessed are the people that keep going, that keep going. This is your chance to keep going through this promotion. Reese, would you take everybody through maybe just the last year or year and a half in the business of taking off, slowing down, and now the boom? And it doesn't matter that it's Canada or this place or that place. It could be Ohio, Florida, Alabama, Illinois. It does not matter. It just happens to be the story has taken Reese and Ashley into Canada. Okay, it's not where, it's who. It's when that person shows up. So Reese, thanks for jumping on. And I just wanted to highlight you really quick so you could share with everybody, like, I guess the verse from the Bible, blessed is the person that keeps going through tough times. And I could not be more happy for you and Ashley right now and your team and your organization.
Appreciate it, Brent. Thanks for letting me jump on here. Dude, I don't know if I can do it in 5 minutes or not. You know, real quick is like telling you real quick, I think. So, but yeah, so, you know, I think sometimes we get lost, especially like when we're talking on the IPA call, sometimes we can get so caught up in the success that we kind of forget that everybody has the struggles that we have to persevere through. I mean, that's one of the attributes that God looks at. That's one of it's part of the spirit of, some of the fruits of God is having that perseverance and being able to push through. We're so surrounded by negativity. We're in an everyday job that pushes down a lot of times. So it's sometimes hard to do that. And it's hard to have that mindset. But yeah, Ashley and I started, when she started, she made a lot of money really quick. And we did pretty good really quick. But I'll never forget going out of the first Black Friday. Like we shot the president. We were, yeah, this is taking off, all right. And then, dude, it came to a stop for us. And it's like, and then you do question. I don't care how good you've done in the past. You still question: Is this real now? Can I? But with that said, you always have to look and take things into perspective. The first thing is, you said it, like, this is a business. This isn't a 9-to-5 job. This isn't a 9-to-5 job that I know every week I'm going to get paid X amount of dollars. There's not a business in this world that you can say, I know I'm getting paid this every single week. I'm getting this. I'm going to continue to. There's nothing like that in business. In business, you're going to have the ups and the downs, the ebbs and the flows. You're going to have a really, really good week like we had 3 weeks ago. And then we're going to have a really, really bad week 2 weeks later. But with all that said, our goods and our bads, each time the bads aren't quite as low and the goods are a little bit higher. And that's the trend you're wanting to see in your business. And that's where, if you see that, you've got a growing business. And you just pushing through those hard times, that's why Ashley Rowland's so big on a why and writing it down, because when you have something like that and you have to physically take your dream and crumble it up and throw it away, you're a lot less likely to do that. So Ashley and I, that's what Ashley did. She wrote because her goal was Tahiti. She was not going to give up till Tahiti, till she got that trip that first time. And she wrote it down. We would have had to erase it off the whiteboard, all that, if we would have let it go. Same thing, that all of our whys, our goals are written down for that point, that purpose. But when you make it through one of those times, when you make it through that slump, when you're not having the best time, everybody else is outperforming you, and then all of a sudden you're hearing all this and you don't have anything to say or anything to bring up on the IPA because you just feel like you're sucking or whatever it is. But when you come on the other side of that, it's the same way biblically. When we go through stuff, we go through the fires. We had our fire here. It is tough to go through that. During that season, it is tough. But the cleansing that takes place in that, you need your business to breathe. You need to be able to breathe. You need new growth. And to have new growth, you got to be trimmed. You got to be pruned. And that's how God treats us. That's how God grows us. That's how we grow every day. So we have to take that into our business, into our personal lives, and then just grow from those experiences. And then on the other side of that, when you see the positive that comes on the other side of that, you see the people you've helped, you see the people that you've helped help other people, you see that side of it. You've seen your life change in that time, and you're like, okay, that wasn't so bad. And then the next time and the next time, you've got that experience to say that's not so. Always just push through, keep that why going, keep that mindset going, and just stay positive and don't compare, because it's easy, especially when you're first on the IPA call, to say, wow, John and Christy are doing good, Peyton's doing good, Brent's doing good, Reese is doing good, but we're not doing anything. Because that's not the way. Just do the things that they're doing, that you're hearing, and it will happen. It's going to happen. It's a numbers game. It happens. Joni and Chris were the 42nd person in our first line, and that first line finally took off there. It took 42 people to hit in that first line, not to mention all the other people in our other lines. It just took time sometimes. And once we hit that, that's where Canada started growing. And like Brent said, dude, it doesn't matter where it is. We were trying to grow here, and we ended up in Canada, and then ended up on a phone call with Netherlands, and then all this, and now 25 countries later. But it's not because that's what we set out to do. We didn't say we're going to target Canada. We just said we're going to target and follow the system, and we're going to target people that we know. We're going to target people that we come into contact with, and wherever that leads, that leads. And that's what's happened. And your business is going to grow organically that way. Maybe it's a nationwide business. Maybe it's a global business. Maybe but eventually you're going to hit those people and it's going to expand and you're not going to be able to keep up. You're going to be like Brent, Mexico 1 week, everywhere you go, you know. But it is just, I mean, just keep going. That's the key right there. You have to persevere. Nothing in life is easy. Nothing is going to happen without hardship, without sacrifice. If you don't have that, then the good is not as good as it should be. When you have hardship, when you know what you come through, when you have those difficult times, that good is that much better. I hope that was what you're asking for, Brent.
Reese, it was, and thank you. I mean, because here's the thing, Reese and Ashley are the same people through the tough time as they are through the good time. Like when you're going through the good time here, it doesn't mean you just all of a sudden got smart, right? It's kind of like a coach, like the coach is 10-0. It didn't just all of a sudden get smart. Like when they were 3-7, they were still probably a good coach. It was just things happen. You got to stay involved enough. But the biggest thing Reese and Ashley did, guys, is they ran for every promotion. I watched them. I watched them through the lull. I knew. But here's the beautiful thing about our industry. Even through a tough time, if you dig in and you put in the work, there's another growth movement coming. Okay? There's another growth happening on the other side. And it happened. He said 42 people deep. Nobody's doing anything. So how many of you have done this? You put somebody in, you're like, come on, baby. And they don't do anything. And so you put another one in and you blow on that one. Come on now. You're trying to get the fire lit. And you just keep blowing on, you know, loving on people, putting them in deep, loving them. 42 people later, because of a post, someone joins. Okay? And boom. Is Reese and Ashley supporting them? Absolutely. Are they doing the trainings and all of that? But are they doing anything different for them that they didn't do for the first person, second person, third? No, they're doing the same thing. The same thing. And so we honor his explosion because, first of all, he's helping us grow a company for the future. That's great for all of us. And we're honoring their explosion because we know it can happen for us if we've got our line in the water. It's like it will be our turn down the road. We just got to keep plugging, keep plugging, keep plugging. Bless is the person who keeps fighting. And that's why I wanted to put this call together, because this promotion is for you. Like this promotion covers everybody. The brand new person that just enrolled today, the person that's been in the business that hadn't hit ultimate, and you yourself. So I challenge you to do this. You grab what we gave you, you take the inspiration from Reese and go, if it can happen to him. And I'm not big on, you know, the income claims and stuff, but what I can tell you is Reese and him make really, really solid weekly money here. And it's growing in the right direction. And it will for you. We just got to play the game from now to April the 30th. And so if you'll zero in and go, let me ask you a question, just like losing weight, just like anything, are you willing? And this is, I'm asking you to commit. I said it in Mexico from stage. You know, you can get on these calls, click off, done. Or you can get on these calls and commit and announce it to the world that from now until April the 30th, I'm going to change my situation. None of you get on here at high noon on a Thursday because you're just bored with your time. You're on here because you want to change that why, whatever that why is for you. So I'm asking you for a commitment. Will you take this level up, full throttle level up, serious from now until April the 30th and get committed to going and making a difference, calling your personals, getting your team calling theirs. Start celebrating your people when they get them to ultimate, like recognize, build the energy from now all the way to April the 30th. If you'll commit, write the word commit in the comments. Like, we're going to take screenshots of it. Chelsea Parker says, I commit. I'm going to take the time before we get off. Don't just do it because you feel called to do it because we're watching. Like, if you don't want to do it, leave your name off. Don't do it. Maybe May will be your month. But I'll tell you this, if you will commit and go punch this thing in the face from now to April the 30th, you'll be really happy that your checks are going up, your team's checks are going up, you've got people to talk to, you got people to work with, and that's what's called a business owner. That's what's called getting in and grinding it out. Julie Park, Melanie's committed, Olivia Sykes, I see Olivia on. Like, this is what I want for you. I want to tell you something, guys, as I close today. People ask me all the time, Brent, how do you do this? How have you stayed committed this long over the years? It's just like Reese Antley, okay? Just like him coming on, saying what he did, all I've done, I tell you all the time, I want to be the most consistent human out there, the most consistent that posts twice a day and gets it up for that one person that might reach out to me today. I don't know if it's going to come today or next week or the next, but I promise you this, I'll have my line in the water. I will not let discontentment get me. I'll run that system. And then I'm going to teach others. When other people get discouraged, I'm going to keep coaching them up. And the consistency over time is what's created the financial independence. It's what's created the big teams. It's not that I haven't been discouraged, guys. People ask me, are you driven? I don't know if it's driven. I think it's passion. Like when you can help people live a longer life and you've got a system to help people make fast cash, quick cash that they can go on trips, they can relieve stress in their family. Like it's like, absolutely. You give me a new person that's willing to post twice a day and I'll put money in their pocket. That's how beautiful the system is. And I just consistently do that day in and day out, no matter if I'm in Alabama or I'm in Europe or I'm in Mexico. But the biggest thing I have to do is I've got to lock arms with my people. And this promotion is that opportunity for you and your team. And I want you to take it and run with it. So that's why I took time out of my night to get on, which is your day, and go, guys, we got it here. You've committed. Don't let the commitment go by. Put you a plan of action together for you and your team and get after it. And just like with a weight loss program or anything else, just put your like blinders on from now to April the 30th and see what happens. I promise you this, you start helping people get to ultimate, your recruits and your people on your team helping their recruits get to ultimate from now to April the 30th, you're going to be real, real happy for what's being created in a short period of time. And you'll run with that for months and months to come. So guys, thanks for jumping on. Andrea, anything I left out? Guys, I love you. I'm grateful for you. Just so you know, I never want to do these calls are all about wanting to put focus in an area and communicate with you. So I hope it added some value to you today. Please, if you get a chance, reach out to Reese Antley. Reese, thank you for your leadership and who you are, buddy. Complete blur the lines of sponsorship. No financial tie to this group. And that's what this organization's about. Andrea, any parting comments?
No, great call, Coach. Thank you for all the information, and we'll get the recording up as soon as we can.
Okay, guys, have a great Thursday. I love you so much. See you.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
What
Have a
about the
great day.
announcement?
So much.
Thank you.
Yeah.